Hello YouTube, this is the Intellectual Slacker, and I'm here with a quick follow-up video on the Smith Wesson 4516. Now, which is right here, of course. Now, just so everyone knows, this gun has been safety checked. I'm not going to safety check again just to save time. This is a quick follow-up video basically showing how exactly you would go about removing the dreaded magazine safety. Now, as most of you know, and I even detailed in my last little quick tabletop, pretty much all Smith & Wesson 3rd gen semi-automatic handguns are equipped with the magazine safety, which basically means that the gun cannot be fired. That is, the trigger itself cannot actuate the hammer without a magazine in the well. The whole idea behind this was that if you were law enforcement and you were on the job and you got into an altercation with a suspect, they were able to get the gun away from you. If they were grabbing for the gun, before they could get the gun away from you, you could drop the mag, and even if those around the chamber, they wouldn't be able to fire the gun. But of course, some people don't like this feature and they want to know how to get rid of it. So here's a little quick video on how to get rid of it. Now, basically, what you'll have to do is, and this is for, as I understand, because I've looked into it, and hopefully this is pretty much correct. I believe it is, though, for all 3rd gens. Basically, you'll have to remove your rear sight. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, doing so, you want to use some sort of a tool, because as you can tell, I've completely marred this side. Now, to me, I'm not really like that anal about it. I mean, it's not going to cause any issues as far as the sight functioning. It's just, maybe aesthetically displeasing. That being said, basically what you'll want to do is you'll want to remove that side, the slide, I can't talk right. You want to remove the sight from the slide. And how you'll do that is you'll move it from left to right. So you'll be coming from this side to the ejection port side. And once you remove it, here's the sight removed, as you can tell. Once you remove it, there will be a thin little plate under the slide. Now, here's the plate. See if that focuses in. There's the plate. Now, the plate itself sits on top right here, which is in this little recessed area. That's where it sits. Now, under there, you can see there's 2 holes. Those are 2 springs, which are one on the right. I can't exactly remember what it's for, but I know it's necessary for the operation of the gun. The one on the left, however, is where the plunger and spring are set for the magazine safety, which is right here. Now, and this is basically sitting in there. Well, I just dropped that. Sorry. Well, basically, that's sitting in there. Once you remove that and you put the plate back in place, you'll then put the rear sight back on there, and then the gun will be able to fire without having a magazine in the well. So that's pretty much how that's done. I think one of the main benefits is that if you're a person who wants to practice trigger control a lot, this will really help. You'll be able to fire the gun, and I mean, I don't think that's an issue with this gun. Most modern day centerfire guns are completely okay to dry fire, or maybe you want to use a snap cap, whatever your choice is. With this modification, you'll be able to do that easily without having to put a mag in the slide or a mag in the gun every time. And this will pretty much help you do that. And that's pretty much it. Just a little quick video on how to do that. I mean, it's a pretty simple process. The slide, getting the sight off the slide was pretty difficult, but I mean, right now I just have to put the sight back on there, and I've only put in about 15 minutes of worth of work, if that much. So it shouldn't be too difficult of a modification for any sort of novice gun owners. Of course, if you don't feel comfortable, maybe you won't take it to a gunsmith. But that's it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.